Hey guys, Jeff Mack here, and I am doing my next video in this series of lives. Now, sorry, my consistency has been a bit off. I've had some personal challenges. Some of you that know me know about those, and then I've been traveling as well. In fact, just today, I just got back from Phoenix, gosh, about 2 hours ago, and so we're gonna get our live started here in just a second. Let a couple people, a couple more people jump on. If you guys are coming on, just say hello. If you're watching this, as I am going to tape it, so if you're watching, to add in some comments, I'll be able to answer those. I was just out in Phoenix actually working with a company to help them expand their business internationally, and a couple things that I noticed, and primarily what I'm doing with my time now is I am helping companies kind of make their distributor experience a lot better. I see a lot of mistakes that are being made, that have been made over the years, both with companies that I've been with, but also, other companies that I observe. And they have such a great opportunity internationally. And for one reason or another, they just drop the ball in a couple areas. And hey, listen, as they say, to err is human. So everybody makes mistakes, but my goal is to try to help companies make fewer mistakes. And I feel like that companies that really want to do it right, if they ask on the front end, they can, and they seek counsel from the right people, they can definitely, make the most out of their efforts. And so that's what I'm happy to do. But as I was thinking about it, and thinking about, well, there's a lot of things distributors do on the backside as well. And so what I wanted to do is piggyback off of a lot of mistakes that I said distributors make. I wanted to piggyback off of my first two videos where we talked about getting a fast start in your business, because tonight I'm going to give you two tips on this video, two of what I believe to be the top things that you can do to grow a business outside of your circle of influence. And if you live, I'm in Charlotte. So for example, if you live in Charlotte, maybe that means, expanding your business into Minneapolis. If you want, and if your company is going internationally, maybe that means expanding into Canada. Maybe it means expanding into Philippines or into Hong Kong. Maybe it means expanding. I keep getting, in fact, that's a call that I just got from overseas. So I have to take that after I get off here. So at any rate, so wherever you're looking to expand your business, there's two things that you absolutely must do. Okay. In fact, I've got a list, but I'm going to break this list up into several different live videos on this subject. So, and again, as you have questions, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the replay, so I'm going to post it. Ask your questions. I'll be happy to answer. And just to give you an idea, I've been in our industry, been in this industry for 27 years of direct sales, network marketing, and have built international businesses with a number of companies, and have been, had good fortune, to be, one of the top 5 distributors in more than a couple companies. And I'm not saying that just to say how good I am. There are people, that I know that maybe your mentors, that are much better than I. But I could just tell you, I consider myself a fairly, average guy. But I was able to have some above average success. And these are two reasons why, I believe. And so two of the reasons why. Reason number one, Chris Jensen, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Reason number one is this. You've got to have, and you got to develop credibility when you are, seeking, you're seeking partners to work with. Those partners are also seeking partners to work with. So they're going to vet you out. It's easier to vet somebody out today than it's ever been, just by going on, social media and doing a Google search or what have you. So guess what? If you have some kind of credibility, that credibility could be that you're an author. That credibility could be that you are a you head up a local chapter of Toastmasters, and you are active in your community. That credibility could be that you sit on a board of a different company or organization, and so make sure that the things that you're proud of that you've done, they're readily accessible, and be able to draw on those whenever. But whatever it is, have credibility. I can tell you, when I got started in our industry at 25, I had zero credibility. And if you're in that situation, hey, the news for you is really good, because all you have to do is you just got to go back to the last 2 videos lives that I shot. So look at this feed, scroll down, and look at the last 2. And those have to do with getting your business off to a correct start. And I'm speaking today, right now, about to those of you that are in the direct sales or the network marketing industry, about what you can do. And I don't care whether you got started in your business yesterday or whether you got started 2 years ago. What you want to do is you want to explode out of the mud. Okay. If you're brand new in your business, the last 2 videos I shot were all about getting off to a fast start, what you need to do, some things to do to get your business off to a fast start. If you get your business off to a fast start, and I don't care whether it's just hitting the first 2 ranks in your first month or 2 or 3 or 4, just hit some ranks, do something to get recognized, and be able to draw attention to that recognition. Now, if you're not comfortable with doing that, then, tip number 1A is get over it. Okay. But tip number 1 is to create some credibility, develop some credibility for yourself. And so I would refer you to, the last 2 live videos. Again, scroll down to the feed, check those out. Okay. Talk about how to get off to a fast start. And if you do get off to a fast start, if you're able to, that's right, Alan Newell, get his train is rolling, brother. If you get off to a better than average start, number 1 is you're going to have that glow about you. People can tell when you're excited about something. Number 2 is that you're going to be making, you're going to have a little bit of financial success. I mean, listen, how many companies do you know in their first month or second month are actually out of the red into the black and making money? Almost none in the real world. You can do that in this business, and you can make, an extra $500 or $1,000 your first couple months in this business, if you work hard. And that's a great start, and that's something to be proud of. Maybe you go to a significant pin rank in 90 days or 6 months. But just do that, okay? Focus and make sure that happens. Now, for those of you that have been in your opportunity for a while and you haven't broken through, you know what? News for you is also good, because you can draw a line in the sand. Today is the day you got serious about your business. You can draw on the things that you have learned in the past, the relationships you have made in the past, and get with your sponsor, your upline, your company mentor, or, a mentor outside of your company if that's what it takes. Sorry, guys, I keep getting this international call when I'm doing my live. So whoever that is trying to call me, I'll get right back to you. So focus and create some kind of success in the next month, in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months, whatever the case might be. Because that's going to be one of your key assets that's going to stack the odds in your favor, because when people learn about you, they're going to look for you and see what you've done. And if they see that you've done good things, or that you're doing good things, or you're somebody that they can learn from, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be more drawn. All right, I keep getting interrupted on this live. Sorry about that. So, at any rate, in fact, next time I start to do one of these, I guess I gotta put my phone on do not disturb. Note to self. Anyway, so get some credibility however you can do it, and if you are just getting started newly in your business, then create an action plan that gets you to a first couple ranks, pin ranks, right away. And that'll be enough to start with, and then just continue to grow from there. So that's number 1. I can tell you that, I had a individual, that I enrolled in my business in 1998. He was from Japan. He ended up being one of my first significant legs. He has since gone on to be a master distributor for another company. He's the master distributor in Japan. He and I have got a great relationship, and over the years, that individual has built literally millions of dollars a month in business. And he found me by doing a search on the internet, and that was way back when. Before there was, actually, I'll take it back. I think I was in an article or in a book, and he looked me up somehow and reached out and sent me an email. Hey, Jason Samwick, what's up, brother? Good to have you on. Again, that credibility, he sought me out. He was looking, for a network marketing company. And there I was, that he found me on, I can't exactly remember where, but it was somewhere online. That was in 1998. So just out of one email. So, that leads me to tip number 2. So tip number 1, establish some credibility. If you don't have it in your normal life, then create it in your network marketing business by getting off to a fast start. Again, go back and look at those first 2 videos. Just scroll down the feed, whatever you're watching on this, and you'll see 2 live videos I did before, and they cover a great game plan for how to do that. The second thing you want to do is get somewhat proficient at social media. Okay. Make sure that your social media page is attractive. It's professional. Depending on who you want to attract, you may not want to have a lot of, pictures on there of you doing things that maybe you're not so proud of. You don't want to have a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You don't want to have a lot of political rants. You don't want to have a lot of religious rants. Because if you're attracting people internationally, they're going to look at your post. If you look like a fanatic, they may turn some off. If they have a different view, they may turn something off. Frankly, for me, I think different points of view are part of what makes the world go around and what makes a healthy debate. And I don't want somebody to turn away and not have a conversation with me because I'm, I've expressed an opinion one way or the other. So I would suggest that you keep your posts, you can express your opinions. I would just not do it in an offensive way or in a way that creates dialogue. Okay, I'm going to get off of that point. But the bottom line is make your social media page attractive. Okay. And make it such that, that people see who you are, that you're authentic. Hey, if you look at my page, I got a lot of pictures of my family on there. I have a lot of pictures of fun stuff that I do with friends. I've got some business tips on there. I got videos like this on there. So you want to be a real person on social media. You want to be able to be found, particularly on Facebook is the easiest one to start. But if you're not used to, and if you're not doing things to increase your visibility on Facebook, so increase your rank in Facebook's algorithm. And I've done a bunch of videos on that just by learning from, some of the best in our business, guys like, Skylar Palladino and guys like Johnny Jumpman and guys like Rob Sperry and others. Marina Simone, that I've just learned so much from. And where have I learned that? I've learned it on Facebook. And so, you can subscribe to people's pages and learn from them. That's all I've done. And I've taken some of those things that I've done or that I've learned and I've applied it. And so I've increased my visibility on Facebook, which is increasing the amount of engagement I get with other people around the world. And, don't be too scared of the languages. First off, most people on Facebook speak some English, or else they're not on Facebook. So English is still the most widely used language around the world, and growing. I wish I spoke more Japanese. I wish I spoke Mandarin. I wish I spoke Spanish, but I don't. One language only I'm proficient in, and that's English. And I've been able to build a business, a couple times around the globe by just being me. And so that's what I want to help you do. But if nobody can find you, then it's going to put the odds way against you. If they find you and they don't like what you have to say or what you stand for, if they don't find that what you stand for is healthy, then guess what? They're probably not going to want to work with you. So remember that if you build some credibility, which is point number 1, and that recognition make sure it's on your page so that people, when people look you up, they're going to see somebody they want to work with, somebody they know they can learn from. But as you increase your Facebook activity and grow your rank on the Facebook algorithm by doing things like posting on friends' walls, posting in groups, and learning some of the things that you can learn from these, not from me. I'm just taking what I've learned and apply them. And I continue to learn every day. And our business, any business, is a constant, it's a constant quest to grow. And if you're learning something every day and applying something every day, then you're growing. And if you're green, you're growing. If you too ripe, you're going to rot. So if you think you know everything and you're not increasing your skills, guess what? The world is moving fast today, and it's going to move around you faster than ever. And so I want to just point that out to you. So the second and one of the top tips that you could do to be successful in building a global business is make sure that you work on your social media presence so that it's attractive, it's alluring, it shows success, it shows credibility, and that you would grow your visibility so people can find you easily. People can hear your messages. People can see what you're all about. And then the other thing you want to do is when you make friends with people from all over the place, engage them, right? Engage in a conversation with them. That's how you build a relationship. You can't build a relationship by just looking at people's pictures and sitting back and not doing anything. So engage them in a conversation. Use Facebook Messenger. Use Facebook Messenger. You can do that live or just, whether it's in real time and they're on there at the same time as you, or whether, they just log on and re-answer your message, but like their picture. Do stuff like that. Comment on, their picture, things they've done, their families, and just start to slowly build friendships. And that's just going to increase your engagement. It's going to increase your visibility. And the bottom line is that's just going to help you build a global business. Right? It's going to help you attract prospects and people all over the world. Now, there are some of you that are watching this video and that are thinking, man, what a dinosaur this guy is. And it's true. I built this business. Half of my career was done before there was an internet really to speak of. And so these are all things that I'm learning as well. But I'm going to tell you, if you're new to our industry and you already have those skills, you are out and above the rest. Okay. Just do something with it. If you don't have those skills, guess what? You can learn too. But create an action plan to where you get off to a fast start so you have some type of credibility. Okay. And you can build credibility in a number of different ways, but that's the easiest way for most in our business is to go out there and do something quickly in your company. And then utilize that credibility to your advantage by increasing your visibility on social media so more people see what you've done, more people are attracted to you, see that you're authentic, see that, hey, you're a successful person in your company, you can teach them something, and you can help them get where they want to go. And just remember, guys, regardless of whether you're talking to someone in Romania or whether you're talking to someone in Indonesia, people around the world are 100% exactly the same in that they want to provide for their family. They want to reduce the stress in their lives, and they want to spend more time doing the things that are important to them. Everybody in the world has those three needs, and if you could show them a way to get that one or more of those, then guess what? They're going to hear what you have to say. But if they can't find you, they won't hear you. And so those are my top two tips. And I'm going to do another live video. I'm trying to think about my schedule. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow, if not certainly on Friday, with my next two tips. And we're just going to take these a little bit of a bite at a time. And any questions that you have on what you've learned, if you're watching this, if you're watching the tape of this, then put it in the comments. I'll be glad to respond and help you guys any way that I can. So let's work together. And guys, let's globalize your enterprise. All right. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening.